There's a sense of destiny to Bheki's career. He grew up the son of a retailer in an Mpumalanga gold mining town and today creates and sells jewellery.
You're actually from a small town, Barberton. Where did your love for jewellery design begin?
The journey began way back 1998. My grandmother was turning 50 and they were celebrating 30 years anniversary. So her kids gathered some cash and they got them rings. And I just saw how beautiful a piece of jewelry can bring happiness out of two people. And I think back right there and there, I was captured.
You've won multiple awards in your career, including Plat Africa 2015 and DVS Shining Light Awards. How has this contributed to your success as well as your overall career?
First time in a plane, right? Back in 2009, first time in a plane, and you're sitting having dinner, and then Kim Kardashian is just 2 seats away from you. That's actually how amazing this competition have been for me. You know, they've opened so many doors, and it's just been an amazing journey.
What inspired you to leave corporate and take the leap of faith into entrepreneurship?
I was very fortunate. My dad was an entrepreneur, and growing up in an environment where you see my dad trying to make something for himself actually helped me. And there was no way that I was going to be in a corporate space the rest of my life. I just enjoy being an entrepreneur, and it allows me to be creative.
When he wanted to launch his own store, several malls turned him down, but Bheki proved them wrong.
What Bonolo has on is one of my favorite collection. I call it the elegant collection. She has an 18-karat white gold bracelet that was inspired by a building just around the corner, right? Everything is 18 karat and diamonds. And then she has a beautiful, beautiful spiral ring that I just took inspiration from a spiral staircase, as you can see. Also 18 karat white gold. And she has one of my favorite dangling 18 karat white gold.
You seem to be inspired a lot by architecture.
Yeah, absolutely. I take great inspiration from architecture because if I wasn't a jewelry designer, I would have been an architect.
Bonolo, how are you feeling in these pieces?
I feel absolutely gorgeous. They are very classy pieces, very timeless pieces, and also the design of them are custom made, so every piece actually has a story behind them. So very lovely.
Very luxurious.
And I also would like you to try on some...
Ooh, I get to try on something too.
What we have here is a tennis bracelet for a very, very sophisticated lady.
Like me.
Like you. And I have one of my favorite latest collection, ring.
Ooh, right hand. This left hand might get a ring someday.
Now, what makes this ring one of my favorite is that it's a normal halo, but when you look on the side, is what I call a hidden halo.
I see.
Diamonds only for you.
Diamonds only for me, and it looks beautiful.
A fledgling jewellery business cannot survive on selling diamonds and gold alone. So Bheki's beaded and semi-precious pieces make his creations accessible to a range of pockets. At the top end, he's a strong advocate of technology.
Bheki, talk us through your design procedure.
After the consultation, after we've agreed on exactly what type of design you're looking for, we then come to CAD, where we start off with your finger size. All the specs and all the details that you desire in your ring, we put them into CAD. Once you are happy with that, we then print out what we call a wax model that looks exactly what we've designed from CAD into a wax model. And it looks something like this.
Very interesting, and this becomes diamonds on my finger.
Absolutely.
Craftsmanship is still required.
This is where all the technical magic happens, from the CAD to the wax, and then we have what we call the investment process. So in platinum, we take your platinum granules and then we're going to melt them into liquid, and then we're going to pour them into the wax investment flask. And then what happens is the liquid goes into the investment flask and it burns out the wax particles that are in that flask, and then you have your platinum mold. From there, we take it to the setting process. And then from the setting, it goes into polishing. And from the polishing, we check out if we are happy with the quality, and then we give you a call to come back and collect.
As a child, Bheki's parents insisted he work for any luxuries he wanted. The values and business lessons he learned are ones he'll pass on to his son Nyeleti.
How important is family time to you?
Family time is the most important thing for me because that's where I find balance and that's where I get to relax and offload and just come back to my senses again, because this is a very competitive and tough industry to be in. So the minute I get home and I just start spending time with family, it's sort of like a reset button that I just press for the next day.
What activities do you enjoy doing with Nyeleti?
Me and my boy enjoy a whole lot of activities. We like going out, spending time together, drive around, and he enjoys taking my phone and just browsing on my phone and playing games.
Wanting a business legacy that will endure for his family, he chose the name Ben & Co, taken from the first letters of his three names, Bheki Ngema, Ernest and Ngema.
2, 3.
What values would you like to instill in him?
More or less the same values that my mom and my dad instilled in me. Respect people, appreciate life, and most importantly, respect money.
Would you wish for him to take over the company business one day?
Absolutely. Why would I do this if one of my offspring would not take care of this one day? You know, I'm building all this for them.
With exports to Dubai on the rise and Bheki aiming to showcase in Miami and France this year, when young Nyeleti does take over, it could be a global brand the whole nation are proud of.